Where are we? The Bear River Range is located right about here in northern Utah. The most noticeable features right off the bat are the limestone formations. Did you see them when you drove in? The cliffs of Logan Canyon, the walls of Green Canyon looking at you through the hills? These are just a couple of the main ones you'll see on your visit. You see the cliffs in the video? Can you picture them as an ocean millions of years ago? According to Barr, a professor at the local university, Utah State, things called carbonates solidified into these beautiful limestone walls. Because of this, caves and sinkholes are very common, so keep your eye out when exploring, and for your safety, be sure to stick to the trails. These canyons, mountains, and cliffs make a great habitat for a huge variety of animals. Have you seen any yet? As you're adventuring around, keep your eyes high and low. The canyon has a wide variety of bird species. While many bird species eat insects who live in the water, the American dipper, this guy right here, has developed a unique talent for capturing them underwater. Unlike other birds, the dipper ventures to the bottom of Logan River and uses its wings as diving planes to stay submerged. If you're lucky, you may get to see some larger animals. Deer and elk populations in this range are hefty, but a more rare one to see is a moose. So how big are they? The average moose is about 6 feet tall and roughly the length of a compact car. Another way to think of the size is that it is much larger than a horse, than an elk, and then a deer. That's pretty huge. How do we stay safe around these guys? Always be alert on the trail. Do not approach them, and if you stumble upon them, make sure you talk and be loud. Then slowly back away from the animal. They aren't out to hurt you. We just need to respect them. Because don't forget, this is their home, not ours. The other major dangerous animal to be on the watch for would be the mountain lion. Although they look like a huge version of your pet cat back home, they don't act like them. If you happen to come across this creature, just make sure you hold eye contact. Make yourself look as large as possible and slowly back away. Seeing these guys is a rare and special experience, so be safe and treasure these moments. Other, less predatory animals you might get to see are porcupine, elk, deer, all sorts of birds, and beaver. Be sure to keep your distance from these guys too, and let them do their thing. It's very cool to see them in their natural habitat. Speaking of habitat, where do these guys live? The forest has a variety of species and different areas within it. The riparian zone has a lot of dense plants. These plants provide an excellent ecosystem for bugs such as mayflies and spinners. Who eats mayflies? Did you say fish? Yeah. Riparian zones create the ultimate habitat for fish in these rivers. Riparian zones offer food, water, and shelter, all in a small area. From the glass layer to the shrub layer, even to the upper canopy layers, these zones have a higher biodiversity than most habitats in Utah. Let's take a trip back in time, before there was a beautiful scenic road going up this canyon. Who was here? Where there was a whole lot more of these animals mentioned before. A whole lot more trees and shrubs, and definitely more water. But who else was here? The Shoshone tribe thrived in this region for nearly 5 millennia, living off the resources the land gave them. They had a mutually beneficial relationship with the land, meaning it gave them resources and they gave back to it. When the white colonists migrated over, the healthy river and valley started to become less healthy. They were trapping too many beavers, whose dams were key to the survival of the river. Thankfully, the beaver didn't go extinct, but it could have been very bad. You may be wondering why I'm telling you these things. It's because it's up to you all to help maintain these beautiful sites and help these animals stay safe in their homes. The best thing you can do to help are always stay on the trails, be respectful of the animals and their habitats, and follow the rules around you. They're there for a reason. Thanks for watching and have fun exploring and learning, respectfully and responsibly.